Hey everybody, this is Cyrock Omega, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, a new campaign, new multiplayer, now with 2 friends, instead of just the 1. We should turn on the music first. So if the audio is a little weird, that's because like it was a Windows 10 update and may have changed my settings around, but I think it's fine, mostly. So, we're going to be playing as countries in Eastern Europe, former Austro-Hungary. I am currently the Kingdom of Hungary, Steve is Czechoslovakia, and Chris is the Kingdom of Romania. What's up, Deegan? Thanks for joining me. Welcome back. So I'm gonna unmute Discord, and we'll be right at this.
Denmark, Norway, and
those are countries
Greece.
in Scandinavia. That is not.
I was just telling Steve who you normally see in the allies in a normal game.
Yeah. Alright, so, and we do have historical focuses off, so things could get weird. It's important to note that when it comes to the Soviet Union, things probably will not be, because they don't really have an interesting focus tree. They're gonna just get everything. They're just gonna do everything that they do. They have very little that's like mutually exclusive from anything else. So, and Steve is pretty new, so this may be sort of tutorial-y.
Yeah.
So right now, Steve is immediately gone down fortification studies. That is definitely the best thing to do right now.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna be staying democratic, so political direction doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, Czechoslovakia's isn't too big of a deal. You could,
They could also join the Comintern.
well,
That would probably not be a good idea.
no. I mean, yeah. So, Czechoslovakia's tree is pretty standard. The early DLC focus trees are better than nothing. Some of them are kind of just, eh.
Czechoslovakia is cool.
Yeah, Czechoslovakia's is pretty basic. The only thing that I feel is kind of interesting is that you could sort of do, like, appeasement towards Germany. Yeah, I mean, he chose Czechoslovakia. Like, this is his choice. I mean, hopefully, as long as he knows can get the basic mechanics down, hopefully he should be fine. Maybe, I don't know. Chris will probably be going, he's doing the Balkan dominance, and he will probably be the one that makes the faction, because that one can be done pretty quickly. And I am actually going to be doing something a little weird, is that I am going to go down, invite the Habsburg Prince, but then I'm going to actually switch to Democratic, so I'm going to become the Danubian Federation. I will want to go down. Yeah, I don't really need too much of the industry. Well, I mean, I'll also need secret armament, but I don't really think I'll wait on that one. We'll see. I'll do balanced budget first, and then we'll see what Germany is doing. We must make the best of the resources at our disposal. A well-planned and balanced budget is key to our government's success.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, I was about to talk to you about technology, but alright.
Oh, right. Okay, well.
Very important that we do this. So you've got... How have you played with that at all yet?
Yes, I have, yeah. So I've you know, I generally research what, you know, is isn't going to take super long. First.
That's partly that's a good thing to go for. Secondarily, it's important to just know what is best to get it first.
Okay.
Like, I'd say a really good one to get first is electronic mechanical engineering, because that just increases speed. Actually, hold on. In order to form
like basic machine tools?
Yes. Hold on, I got a little distracted. I mean, just it's the first one in engineering. I don't think I need Czechoslovakia.
Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah. Electronic, mechanical engineering.
No, you don't need Czechoslovakia to form.
All I need is Austria.
Yeah.
The next focus is to protect Czechoslovakia. So yeah, getting Austria before the Germans would be very good. And for all we know, they might not even go for Austria. We will see. And so then I would also say, I don't know where your tech is, but right now I don't have support weapons 1. So I'm gonna go for that.
I'm gonna go with that, yeah.
And then third...
I did basic machine tools, electronic, mechanical engineering, and school up and so on. To start with.
Okay. And industry, you said industry. Those are good ones to go for first. All right, you go do what you need to, because we're also gonna need to talk about construction.
Okay, I've done a little bit of this stuff, so I kind of know where it's at and like where to find it. I'm just not entirely sure of what it does. I'll be right back.
Okay. Do I wanna?
Yeah, his economy law sucks, so.
Yeah. I've only got slots for 2 factories. I should probably just make those military right now. All right. Might as well have my guys drill. Well, no, drilling costs equipment. Don't really need that. I mean, that does give me army experience, though. And I don't actually need the equipment right now. Might as well have them drill, I guess, since I'm gonna I have 0 fronts, ideally. My manpower is 52. Literally 52. But yeah, I'm all nice and safe, snuggled into the middle of Eastern Europe. Snuggly buggly. They'd have to go through all those countries in order to attack me, and that would never happen. Alright, so I'm gonna unpause for just like 1 second just to see what everyone's focus is.
Okay.
Germany has gone Rhineland. Alright. Going normal. A little disappointing.
Oh, France is doing something smart.
Britain is not.
Oh my god, this is gonna be incredible.
Yeah, Britain's going changing course, which means they're gonna be going non-aligned, fascist, or communist.
Oh my god.
Italy obviously is normal. The Netherlands is just doing a normal thing. They don't have any choices at first. Continue the New Deal in the United States. Normal stuff in Canada. Mexico is going normal stuff. So they don't really have a choice yet. British Raj is normal. Japan? Oh! They're purging. They're going non-aligned. I don't think I've actually seen the AI do that.
I've seen it happen like once or twice. Actually, I saw it. It usually only happens when I'm playing as Russia.
Oh, lucky. Lucky. Alright, and Australia. Normal.
Though
Who
it
else?
did
South
happen
Africa?
it did happen that one time when I was playing as Belgium. That was fantastic.
So yeah, right now it's the weird thing is that Britain is changing course and Japan is going non-aligned.
So what do we hope for? Them to go communist?
Ooh, So I mean, Germany is going to do normal Germany things.
Okay.
So-
If they go non-aligned, we might be able to
side with them.
Yeah.
I mean, that non-aligned Britain. All right, so Steve, the historical focus is off, and with all the different new trees, that means that things can go weird, and Britain has decided to go weird. That normally they're
Already?
just I mean, that's they have an either or in the as one of their first potential choices. And they've decided to go in not steady as she goes, which is normal Britain things. They decided to do a change in course, which means they are either going to go non-aligned, fascist, or communist. So
there's not too great a difference between them going fascist and non-aligned, honestly.
Yeah, like they could go non-aligned and ally Germany. It's kind of like, what degree of do they go aggressive authoritarian or super aggressive authoritarian? So
they could go
honestly,
with any of those.
Yeah, and then the other thing that's happening is Japan is going non-aligned.
yeah, which means
They will be fighting Russia, and they will be joining Germany.
all right. So
the Comintern is screwed.
Yeah. So honestly,
Which is good for me.
yeah. I feel like honestly the worst thing that could happen is Britain goes non-aligned, because they will either ignore Germany or join them. Fascist means that they will try and get Italy on their side.
Mm-hmm.
Which
we'd like.
And they will also get a puppet focus on Germany.
Ooh.
Or they could just go communist, and they could join the Comintern or make their own faction. So, honestly, the best case scenario may be organize the black shirts.
Actually, the best case scenario might be communist, because then they send their entire navy to fight Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Either way, since they will also get a focus on Japan as well, so they may be fighting Japan as well, but just not as soon. I don't know. So those are the only weird things so far. The U.S. is going New Deal. This potentially could go communist, but
Honestly,
all right.
they could still go fascist.
Yeah,
It's not uncommon to see them hire the dude.
I guess.
Hire who?
The communist demagogue.
Yeah, it's like they could. That's the thing, is that continue the New Deal. They don't need to. Well, that's actually the thing, is that their first choice is either Roosevelt or just
Landon.
Republican. So I don't think you need to necessarily go Landon to go establish a new. No, you do. You You can't have Roosevelt if you want to establish the gold standard. So that's actually interesting, is that the only way that I think that it's actually less likely for the United States to establish the gold standard if you have historical focuses off, because like, they basically have 3 choices, because you obviously start with FDR. The only way that they would choose Landon would be as if they choose War Plans Division or War Department first. It's not an actual immediate first choice of whether you want to concede the New Deal or reestablish the gold standard. They would have to actually choose Landon first, and obviously that wouldn't be until November. So they would have to go down, they would have to not even touch the political angle until they already have Landon, because politically they only have one choice with FDR.
Yep.
And there is no actual outright, hey, we are going to go down the communist tree as opposed to the democratic one. It's a slow creep into communism. And they don't even need to necessarily choose the... You know, it's like the only way that they could do the things that make them like big communism is just by choosing a communist guy first, I think. All right, so anyway, right now you've chosen your tech, you've chosen your focus. What do you want to do with your military? I'd say let's go ahead and make your front line.
Germany.
Yeah. There's a chance that Austria would choose not to be annexed by me, but in fact, that's actually a good idea. I should establish my front line with Austria just in case they say no. All right, so yeah, you know how to make a front line.
Yeah, well, I first have to make the army groups, right?
Yes. So you select all your dudes, the little plus signs down there, make sure they have a general. And then once...
Oh, I should give my general traits.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you... if you can even do that right now. Ooh, entrenchment speed? I think that probably would be good right now. Because we are going to be playing a defensive thing.
Oh, I don't have command power yet, right? Okay.
Yeah. Neither do I, obviously.
Why can't I create a new army? Let's look at all my troops. Looking on it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So on a front line. And I want to put that basically around the...
Yeah. All you do is, once you've chosen front line, you just click on your border with Germany. Is guerrilla
There
good?
we go. Yep.
Ooh, this is... My armada is 4 destroyers.
Nice.
Nice. That'll really help out in the war.
Guerrilla sounds alright. You get Trickster first, I think, though.
Okay, so I got my front line set up.
Yes, and now you have all your guys selected, and hold control, and then right-click on the line, and then all your dudes will go onto that front line.
Okay.
Alright, once we unpause, obviously. I did unpause for like a couple hours, just to see what everyone's focus is. Yeah, Italy doesn't have too interesting of a focus tree. They only have a couple real choices. Yeah, is it a good trait? It seems alright. It looks like an alright trait. Oh, he already is Trickster. I just don't have the command power for this yet. Alright. Do you have arrows showing that all your guys are moving? Steve?
No, not yet.
Have you selected all your dudes?
There we go. Now we do.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa. That's going to be going towards one province, though.
Nope, then you didn't do the right thing. Alright, you need to hold control and then right-click on the front line. Make sure it's on the front line and not a province.
Steve, all of your troops are under a general, right?
They're under one group.
Okay, in that case, delete your front line.
Delete it?
Yes. Now, click the army group so everything is selected.
Right. How do you delete the front line?
It's the little garbage can that says delete order in battle plans.
Okay.
Ethiopia will be interesting one of these days.
Delete order.
Okay, now everything your army is selected, right?
Yes.
Now make a new front line in the exact same place and everything should go there automatically.
Alright, are there arrows?
Okay, well, see, there's arrows, but they're all pointing towards one place.
Okay.
Well, we'll let it on pause and we'll see if they realign themselves when they get there. There is a glitch that sometimes they all group in one province, but then you can manually select them to spread out and it'll fix it.
Alright, are they all going to one province?
Yeah, looks like it. Let's see. Well, some of them seem to be moving around into a different area. Okay, looks like they're starting to spread out.
Okay.
Well, let's say they have to go to this one province first for some reason.
Huh.
And then they
King's
go...
mistress purchases villa.
Yep.
Magda Lupeska, mistress of King Carol II, has reportedly purchased a new villa in an expensive suburb of Bucharest. How she could afford it was the subject of extensive speculation. New evidence in foreign newspapers strongly suggests that the king himself authorized the purchase with government money. The scandal is spreading and we must make a public announcement on the matter as soon as possible.
Okay, so Ethiopia hold until 38. That's impressive. That's like World War I level Ethiopia.
Yeah. I'll take the industry hit.
Right now, Ethiopia is actually holding, and they pushed a little bit. Oh, please, Ethiopia, please win.
You can win. You can win, Ethiopia.
The ultimate disgrace.
11 of my 12 factories are being used for luxury goods.
That sounds about right.
That's nice.
I wasn't expecting that to fire so fast.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like my front line has been established.
Very good.
I have insufficient resources. So is trading for those a good idea?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Case. It's probably not worth it to drill. Get the army experience very slowly.
Think about who you want to get those resources from. You want to get them from a place where you can get the most for your civilian factory. So picking anything that gives you less than 8 per civilian factory is a bad idea.
Okay.
Also, if you can get them from me, I would very much appreciate civilian factories.
Do you have any aluminum?
I have no idea.
That's the one thing I think I need.
I've got a lot of aluminum. Chris has a very little bit of aluminum, a lot of oil,
want to get it from me.
And 4 steel.
If you need oil, you should get that from me.
I don't think he needs oil yet. So I think an air force is very good for Czechoslovakia. That's probably the second. Well, all right.
Well, he doesn't have aluminum.
Yeah.
You need aluminum.
You can get it from me.
So I can buy one for one civilian factory. from you. So I don't know. Should I do that?
Sure.
You should get 8 pieces of aluminum for one civilian factory is what you want.
Yeah, always try and go for the multiples of 8, because that's the most efficient.
Yeah.
Unless you have a
Why don't we
puppet
go
where they
shop
give like
around
multiples of 80.
Because I can only get one for from
No,
Norway.
you could definitely get 8 from John. I could get 8 from John.
Yeah, I've got a lot of aluminum.
Let me see.
Working in the aluminum mines. I've got more aluminum than like anyone else in Europe. Like,
You're Austria, right?
I'm Hungary.
No, he's Hungary.
Oh, you're Hungary. Oh shit. Oh, there now it makes sense. I thought you were Austria. Okay.
I think
eventually
France.
gonna be.
I think France is the only one who has more aluminum than you.
Yeah. I've got
So
one
the ones
very
going
large
back
aluminum
there-
mine.
Get 8. Okay, there we go. Low manpower.
Don't worry about it. Well, I mean, you should worry about it, but there's nothing you can do about it quite yet.
And then what should we be building? Right now I have infantry equipment, support equipment, and light tanks being built.
Probably whatever it says that you are sort of
Yes.
lacking. So all of it, but yeah.
Okay, so all that's good.
Right now I am lacking like 3,000 in infantry equipment, so I'm building mostly that. I've got some support as well. And someone in my chat says that anti-air would probably not be a bad idea for you.
Me?
Yeah.
For check? Yeah, it's probably a good
It's
idea.
I don't know if
Yeah,
that'll
that-
be for a little bit though.
Yeah, I believe anti-air is cheaper than anti-tank.
Oh,
I mean, it's
oh
on.
man, I found the absolute worst thing to click on.
Yeah.
Dismantle the Czechoslovakian forts. Special project.
President Benez
I'm
accidentally
collapsing
pressed the
I'm
the
collapsing
button
that.
today.
I don't want to like be like not paying attention and hit that, and then there goes my forts.
That's a good idea.
Oops!
Sir,
Our
Yeah,
forts
while
are gone, sir.
we've got rid of all the forts, sir. Hope you're happy. What?
We are literally a sitting duck.
Promises of peace. Don't want to do that. Not now.
Yeah, you definitely don't want. If you can avoid it, you don't want to take anything that will lower your war supports.
We're a remilitarization of the Rhine. That's wonderful. Okay.
All right. I'm
Let's
gonna
start this next. Okay,
I'm gonna-
to my next.
yeah. I'm gonna
70 days.
unpause and just see what Germany's doing. All right, 4-year plan. So they're not making a beeline for Anschluss, so that's good. Strengthen the monarchists. The first step in returning Hungary to its previous prestige is to strengthen those parties that clamor for a return to a monarchy. I want to get I want to see if I can get Austria before Germany does. If I can get Austria before they do, then I
It's a
think
pretty good position.
things will come along a bit better. 100% bonus
Why
stat
would you-
industry though.
Would you guys recommend saving up until you can get like military high command,
It depends on. I usually
political power? What do you usually go for first with political power?
go for like if you have a silent workhorse, I usually try to prioritize them because it makes getting other things faster. But that might not necessarily be the way to go. It really depends on what your situation is.
Okay.
I
don't
think
need
I am
super
gonna go for
navy.
that. Thank you for reminding me. Zoltan Tilby. Alright, I'll actually keep the speed down a little low.
Okay, don't I turn it off right now? I'll be back in just a minute.
Okay. I don't think you have any pop-ups that will cause any problems. Actually, I think I am gonna pause it because I'm very hungry and I should go make dinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on what the status is on mine.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, same.
Okay, I'm back. See, it's paused. I hope it's not paused because I got invaded. It looks like I haven't gotten invaded. Hello? Hello?
Okay, I'm back if anyone else is.
Oh, yeah, I'm back too.
Yeah, John is getting dinner.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. No, I mean, where I saw it was paused, and I was like, "Oh no, I hope I didn't get invaded." Like while I was off for a second. Like,
Yeah, so
I
John
didn't
has.
hear anybody, and then I was wondering, "Oh no, did the sound cut out?" But no, it's cool. Yeah, I think this focus tree. If I can get through like at least a good amount of this before things start heating up, I should have a pretty good chance of holding off at least for a little while. Should we start working on alliances, or should we like hold off on that? You mean?
Well, at the moment we really can't.
Okay.
So, do you see the little globe in the upper right-hand corner with a 5% underneath it?
In the right-hand corner with 5%. Ah, I see.
This
World
is
tension,
the world tension meter. So, what that means is there are certain actions that we cannot take until world tension reaches a certain point. So, like for me, since I am unaligned, I cannot make alliances until world tension reaches 40%. You, because you are democratic, cannot do it until it reaches 80.
Okay.
However, through focuses, however, you can get early early factions and alliances swarm. And John and I will do one. It's called the Bucharest Accords.
Okay.
But it's a couple months off. Like honestly, we probably won't be seeing it until until after John has become Austria-Hungary. It's, I believe, 4 focuses away from me. Because there's stuff I've got to get done first. Like, I had to get King Carol in power, and I have to get the Constitution revised, because that makes it easier for me to hire political advisors. And because King Carol will be constantly causing scandals because he's a humanist, I need that discount. And then I'm going to need to do the Royal Foundation to get that extra research slot, because whenever you can get those, you have to get them. Because it's so easy to fall behind on some vital technology and end up getting screwed because of it. After that, we'll do Balkan dominance, which will allow me to create factions and then align Hungary, which will fire an event to John to decide the fate of his nation, which, as we already talked about, there's one of the choices will make the Bucharest Accords.
Okay.
Actually, I might be able... I'm trying to think if I can afford to put off my research slots. Yeah, you could make a faction too, but it wouldn't be the most useful one for us.
Right.
I mean, it would invite me, but we'd also get Yugoslavia, and I am going to partition Yugoslavia. Because I have a focus that'll let me do that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me about them.
Not right now, but they're definitely going to pop up.
Yeah, John knows more about the game than I do, but I do know a couple.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready then?
Yep.
Alright, get on pause. Keep it at speed 3 for now. Alright, yeah, Germany's doing the 4-year plan. Britain, limited rearmament, okay. Nothing too... alright, yeah, France doing status quo. Netherlands doing public works. Also, yeah, we should keep an eye on Yugoslavia too, shouldn't we? Friendship treaty with Italy. Oh boy.
Friendship treaty.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful.
Oh wait. Oh no, I'm dumb. The Purge the Codefaction is the regular one. I was thinking support the Codefaction. Japan is actually going pretty normal. Oh, I disappoint myself. So the only one that's being weird right now is Britain. Big surprise.
The Mexico's exiling Calais or Calais.
Calais. Alright, so they're going the more democratic. I mean, Mexico can go a number of different, like, combined ways. Not all of them are, like, far right or far left or really democratic. They can do, like, Legacy of the Revolution, and then, I mean, they could go, like, communist stuff and then take Spanish like Spanish fascists under their protection, stuff like that. The Mexico tree is pretty cool. They really got what it means to have a good focus tree. With more recent DLCs.
Like if you go to United States,
Mm-hmm.
the Republican Party doesn't even show up with FDR.
Because it's the Republican Party is a Democratic party. Just changes what the name of the party is.
So yeah, never mind. You look at the ideology, not the.
Yeah, I don't even think there are non-conservative party choices in Britain. Like, is Halifax conservative?
I have no idea. I believe so.
Yeah.
You can't go with Labor.
No? Or Liberal Democrats? Like, maybe Labor if you go communist.
Well,
Or maybe it is just the Communist Party
if
of
they're
UK
Communist
or whatever.
Party.
Dun 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 dun. So yeah, hopefully Britain goes communist. The Soviets will need the help, or they might not even get the help. We'll see.
Up there goes Ethiopia.
Oh, man.
Rip Haile Selassie.
Well, Spain seems to be doing all right.
Don't say that. I mean, France might go a little on time.
That should be cool.
Yeah, we should definitely go with that if we do.
Yeah.
Alright, Britain has finished limited rearmament. And they're going air defense. Yugoslavia is attracting foreign capital. They're really going down that political route. Yugoslavia can be a crapshoot here. Alright, Stalin is doing the Great Purge.
Unfortunately.
Not that it matters. I mean, if anything, they'll be stronger because of it.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything
So
wrong.
unfortunate.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong! Alright, and it looks like... Alright, no, Manchukuo hasn't made a decision yet.
Wait, is it? Well, thank you. Sorry, what did you say?
Manchukuo hasn't made a decision yet.
Yeah, they usually wait a bit.
Alright. Unless we have anything else we would like to do, I'll turn up the speed.
No, don't think so.
Okay.
You're building civilian factories or military factories?
How many slots do you have?
Let me see. I have 16.
Like available?
9 are filled.
I'd say maybe more military.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty normal. Alright, let's see what everyone's been doing. Alright, I still want to elect a king. Popular support for the nation to return to a monarchy government form is now sufficient that we can begin to think about initiating the process of electing a new king. Alright, you guys all know what you're doing. Alright, Germany's going autarky. Very good. Britain's doing air defense still. France... Oh, well, France going little entente.
Oh, they're doing it!
Well, hot dang. So, you will hopefully be getting a call to a faction soon. And I will be going democratic, so hopefully I will actually be able to get into it. Very cool. Alright, so you won't even have to bother. Alright, I'm gonna
We're good.
unpause.
Yeah,
Hopefully they
so
just
Steve,
don't. Hopefully they just don't get distracted. And like.
Yes, Steve, France is making the faction for us.
Awesome. That's great.
For you, at least. Neutrality Act.
Yes, the Belgians how neutrality defended them in 1914. So,
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting my Democratic Reformer. So, excuse me, so, this cabinet minister you just elected, you just put into place, he's a vocal Democratic Reformer? Yeah, what's the problem? I thought we agreed we're not doing that? I mean, what could possibly happen? Yeah, my troops right now are pretty trash. We're definitely gonna need to talk about your division templates later. But that won't be coming up for a little bit.
Jeez, how many villas in Bucharest does one woman need?
More,
did she get another bill?
clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
And you said you wanted the parties to keep rolling, man.
I know.
Gotta get sexy Prince Michael in charge. Oh, you're not even gonna. Oh, did you get Death or Dishonor?
Yeah.
Okay, you will see him then. I was telling Chris about this earlier, but Prince Michael is the leader for Romania. You could go Democratic or non-aligned with him. He actually only died in like 2015. What's up, Erickson? Thanks for joining me. That's like, at this point in the game, he's seriously like 18 years old. It's so weird to think you can actually, like, there's someone in a Paradox game that was still alive at the point this game came out.
Yeah, no, that's pretty funny.
Alright, well, thanks for dropping by, Erickson.
Second is in this game.
What was it?
Queen Elizabeth is in this game.
Oh, that's right. Like,
I guess that's true as well.
if you play long enough and you're not aligned, you could actually be Queen Elizabeth. Oh yeah, thanks for dropping by. Hope you come back some other time and have a good night. It's far less likely that you're gonna see her, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, the AI would have, like, you need the game to go that long, for one.
Mm-hmm.
And then either the AI or you would have to choose to do it. Oh, and they're going communist.
Wait, Britain?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Concessions to the trade unions.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've never seen Britain go communist before.
Neither have I. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
That works out for us.
It's definitely better than them siding against us.
It's something better than them turning fascist.
Well, I still think that fascist...
I guess non-aligned, you're right. That's probably the worst.
It's kind of weird that fascist is actually... Fascist Britain is still hostile to Germany.
It'll make sense in a way.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, like,
because just
global powers are, like, that are all about conquering stuff are not actually gonna get along.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sure, like, Italy sucked in World War II. Oh, let's read this.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
The Little Entente. Seeking to form a united front against common enemies, France has reached out to Czechoslovakia with an offer forming a Little Entente to unite against common enemies, thereby foregoing their bonds with Britain from the Great War, while offering a place in the defensive pact. The British Prime Minister made it clear that Britain does not consider the alliance beneficial to the protection of European liberty or communism. France has nevertheless established diplomatic ties with other nations that might feel threatened, and are encouraging unity for the sake of keeping the diplomatic balance in Europe and prevent future conflict. Only time will tell if they can succeed. Sign of rising European tensions. Leadership purges in the Soviet Union. So, sick.
Okay, I'm
All right.
joining.
Do it. Make sure you click the correct button.
Czechoslovakia walk its own path. Gladly. The little
Czechoslovakia,
Entente
their own path.
path to losing.
And
That's
now
right.
Germany continues their industry plan.
Hey, request license production. France will allow me to do that. Is that a good idea or not?
That's not really super necessary.
if you get behind in tech, then it's good.
He
Oh,
kind of
okay.
is already behind in tech, but it's kind of like, what's the question of how much it's going to cost? All right. So, and then they haven't quite gone down. They haven't invited Yugoslavia yet, but hopefully that will happen soon.
I could very soon take control of the Little Entente.
Probably not.
Then I can invite you guys into it.
Like, when it says, like, take control of faction, how close does it say? Like, is it actually...
Delegate more political power.
Really?
Yep.
All you need is political power.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see.
You don't take control of the faction.
At
No.
least not until they've called in, like, Yugoslavia.
Well, no, here's the thing, like, it's... We can't call you in, John, until we reach 40% world tension.
Okay.
So there's no point in him having leadership.
Okay,
Especially
that
when
makes
France has a focus that will invite me.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
That
gonna...
makes sense. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
then.
be right back.
Alright, I'm gonna go invite the Habsburg Prince, because that will allow me really closely to be able to get, Austria. Alright, invite the Habsburg Prince. Long have the Habsburgs ruled Hungary, and under their rule, the country was part of one of Europe's greatest empires. Returning a Habsburg to the helm will surely lead Hungary to greatness once more. Right. I don't think, I couldn't say that a Habsburg led anyone to glory and greatness for a very long time.
There was exactly one Habsburg that was popular in
Which one was that?
Maria Theresa.
Oh yeah, her. Who actually made? How did Austria become powerful? Exactly. Was it really just like the political marriages of everyone, with everyone?
It was, yeah, and because that was what got them the thrones of Bohemia and
Yeah. So I mean, they just consolidated power.
pretty much.
They didn't actually. They weren't great conquerors or governors or anything. They just married well. They played they played CK2 well enough and got lucky.
And then
Speaking
they stopped marrying well.
Yeah, and then just kept marrying each other. So, what, speaking of, guess what happened in EU4 again the other day? I got a PU over Muscovy. It keeps happening. I'm playing as Sweden. It's like barely past 1550 too.
The great
Like,
country of Sweden, Moscow.
Yeah. I mean, and I've had them as Union for a while now, actually. Kind of wondering. Would it actually be better to... It'd be faster to restore Austro-Hungary, I think. Like, by non-aligned, rather than fascist.
Yep.
I might actually... Yeah, that'd take way long. Now, I don't even think that would even be what would make me become Austria-Hungary per se. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and invite the Habsburg Prince.
Yeah, your next thing is to demand a referendum.
Yeah, and hopefully they will get along with it.
If not, just declare war.
Yeah, they've got divisions though. My guys aren't so great. Hopefully they won't expect it. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna unpause then. No one expects the Austro-Hungarian reintegration.
Except everyone in Europe.
Yeah.
I believe that's why they have a treaty against it.
Well, you know, hold on. Steve has not set his focus, so we should wait. Ah, man. Communist Britain. Hot dang. This is gonna be cool.
I'm gonna run downstairs. I'll be right back.
Alright. Okay, Chris just left, and you're gonna want to choose your focus right now.
Yeah, my focus just finished up. And we are... I'm about to be done with my fortification research.
Very good. You don't need to work on the Hungarian or Polish lines yet. The Polish line yet, ever. Hey, Zigbar, how's it going? Thanks for joining me. Oh, damn it, I'm stupid. Thank you. I forgot to go out the break screen. That's been a while. Nothing really big has happened. Visually, at the very least. Nothing, like, no war or anything. Just, yeah, doing my focus, Britain going communist. Everything else is just, yeah. You didn't see that pop up about the French Entente, but good thing I read it, I guess.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, I'm gonna unpause. I'm inviting the Habsburg Prince. I also have 0 manpower. So if they deny the referendum or whatever, then I will probably have to go down to other focuses first.
Well, improve your diplomatic relation with them. That will make them less likely, I think.
Okay. I'll give that a shot.
Yeah, I think if they like you and you have and your army is high enough, like, I think a large army and a high opinion makes it more likely.
Okay. Hopefully. Maybe I shouldn't do the referendum until I actually have some dudes. Some more dudes.
I don't know, if you wait too long, then Hitler will get it.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out on what Germany's doing.
If he starts it, then it's already too late. It's
That's
the
true.
next thing in his tree.
Yeah.
The only... and we don't have accurate knowledge of what his army is, right?
Who's Germany's? What's happening?
Yeah, it's fielded Spanish Civil War.
You act surprised.
Said, oh no. Let's see.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
So let's hope that the commies win.
Come on, commies.
Now, there's seriously gonna be like a million sides you'll be able to choose in when their tree comes out.
Oh, no, they're not gonna win.
All right, let's read this actually.
Oh, yeah, read that. I already clicked on it. So.
United Kingdom concedes to trade unions, ostensibly in an effort to garner more popular support for their rearmament programs. The British government has now entered into conversations with the trade unions, proposing to make concessions in return for their support. It is expected that this will greatly increase socialist influence over the government. Concerning developments. This is cool. We're gonna get our French Entente. We're at Communist Britain.
They're not communist yet.
No, but they're going on the path. They've already got more communist than they start with. Right now they're doing the shadow scheme, which is not a political thing, but it's happening. I like how they go from give a little more power to the trade unions to kill the king in like one step. Well, they do need to actually go communist first, but it's funny that when it comes to a tree, it's like boom boom, you're right there. Commie Britain.
That's a slippery slope.
It is. First you allow people to like not have to get their fingers chopped off, and then the king is murdered.
Then the king's head gets chopped off.
That is like the most...
It's an inverse thing. It's just like a natural law.
Yeah, I mean it's...
Workplace safety is followed by...
by murder of nobles. Now that is Marxism. There is no such thing as a moderate. You're either hardcore for the king, or you're killing him. This has been Fox News.
Let's see.
Yeah, Republicans not doing so hot down there.
No, they're doing very poorly. Not much better than I did. Honestly. Which makes you feel a little bit better.
Well, hey, maybe the United Kingdom will go communist before they lose.
Unlikely. Although they are getting communism pretty quickly.
Oh, they're gonna decolonize. Oh, that's gonna be...
It'll be interesting.
Wait, they're gonna decolonize everything?
They kind of have to if they go communist. Alright, hold on, let's take a look at this. Invite the Habsburg prince. Otto assumes the Hungarian crown. In search of a suitable king, the Kingdom of Hungary extended an invitation to Otto von Habsburg to return to the lands that were, until recently, ruled by his family. Otto, who has lived in exile throughout Western Europe since the end of the Great War and the dissolution of his father's empire, chose to accept the offer. Today, amidst much fanfare and celebration, he was crowned King of Hungary in a solemn ceremony at the Royal Palace in Budapest. Was there someone that took over after Franz Joseph? Or was it just over when he was dead?
I have no idea. But I do know that Otto von Habsburg only died like 10 years ago.
Wow. Yeah, he's a young man. Alright, during his coronation speech, King Otto thanked the Hungarian people for their loyalty and devotion, and vowed to see the Habsburg lands reunited once more, promising that This time, Hungary would be the dominant constituent part. No longer a kingdom in name only.
Will the Empire rise again?
I mean, sorta. I'm gonna do some construction. I'm gonna do construction 1. Let's see, what else do I want to research? I should, make some light tanks. Oh, I should do land doctrine, too. What would be good for me? What are you thinking about, Chris? Which one are you taking?
What?
Which, land doctrine are you thinking about?
Superior firepower. I like the artillery bonuses.
Yeah, I got you.
I generally kind of hate Grand Battle Plan.
Oh, why's that?
I just don't really feel like it's very useful.
So you have to be really prepared and stuff?
Yeah.
What kind of bonuses do I get?
I mean, like, the supply is good, like how it lowers your supply usage and stuff. But you can get similar stuff from other things. Like, you can get that from mass assault, which gives you like plus 10% recruitable population, so that makes it better.
All right.
And you can get like similar things, I believe, from like the tank bonuses for Blitzkrieg.
I'm gonna hold off on doing one of the doctrines.
Actually, let's see, what kind of country are you?
Small at the moment, but I am hopefully gonna get Austria.
Maybe Grand Battle Plan would be good. Because it does give you bonuses to entrenchment.
Yeah. Yeah, that might not be bad. I'll probably go for that one. Modified government. Do I want anyone else? War industrialist is nice.
I mean, just because I hate it doesn't mean it's not good.
Yeah. Military theorist. Army? Army experience gain. I want to spend my points on anything. Is there anything I really want to spend my points on? I think I might as well do the army theorist. Alright, so I think I will get, if they choose to Anschluss right now, I think I will have 1 day in advance. Demand a referendum. The dissolution of Austria-Hungary was a mistake. Austria and Hungary are stronger together, and a combination of both is required for either to achieve greatness. Except when it takes so long, when you have literally 2 countries that are like in charge of themselves, that honestly, if they were more centralized, they might have been able to prevent World War I by taking out Serbia like really quickly. Maybe.
Yeah, their army was such a mess. That's what it was.
Okay.
Because essentially, in order to not lose face, because they could have beaten Serbia. Like there was no question that Serbia was going to lose, but it would have taken them months or maybe years when it should have taken them weeks. And that would have destroyed the illusion they had been carefully cultivating that they were a world power.
Yeah.
So they had no choice but to activate their alliance with Germany, which triggered Serbia to activate their alliance with Russia.
And so on and so forth.
Yeah, but because Russia was in the same position, so they had to activate their alliance with France to cover.
Well, and the problem is, on top of that, once those things were activated, because of the way communication worked at the time, once you started mobilization, you couldn't stop mobilization.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that they were trying. Like, all of these parties, for a couple months leading up to World War I, They are all desperately sending telegrams back and forth.
Yeah, but it's too late.
Trying to find some solution that lets everyone, save face, but they just couldn't do it.
One of the
incoming telegram from the German Chancellor, and I quote, "Could we not?" All right. Anyway, the Austrians
have a war. Wait a minute.
Yeah, the Austrians must be made to hold a referendum on a proposal for the peaceful joining of our two nations. All right.
Okay. Good luck, John.
Yeah. All right. I think we should be fine as long as he doesn't choose the Anschluss right now. He did not.
Okay, we're good.
Even then, I think I still had 1 day on him. Maybe? I don't know. Could you just imagine if there was like, all right, we got a ballot. Who do we want to be annexed by? Germany or Hungary?
Focus, but
Thank you.
let's see. What do I want to do next? So I got through all the forts. I guess we're going to be going with democracy, right?
Yep.
I mean, you
I
could.
might just start going on the democratic line. Maybe I'll do the industrial stuff first.
I would do industrial.
Ooh. There
that's
is,
a good idea.
if you go down Beacon of Liberty, you get higher war support, division defense on core territory plus 10%, faster research speed.
Wait, where?
That's very,
Wait, sorry,
that's
where
pretty
were you?
nice.
Where were you at? Strategic
Beacon of-
decisions?
Beacon of Liberty.
Your democratic route is pretty good.
If you just go political direction, Democratic Bastion, then Beacon of Liberty. They got some good stuff there.
I haven't spent any of my political power yet in the whole game.
You should maybe get some advisors.
Yeah, I have 251 now, so I'm thinking about saving it up and then just being able to get a few different things.
Okay.
But yeah, I think advisor would be a good way to start. Let's see, political direction. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. But then again, let me check out industry real quick.
All right. I'm gonna unpause it, but I'll keep it slow.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Hopefully
go
we won't
with
lose
political
any
direction for now,
time.
because. And then how do I build forts?
Okay.
It's construction.
It's in construction. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so you wanna build them-
airbase.
You want to build forts one at a time. So in the Sudetenland, queue up one layer of forts throughout every province.
I don't. Oh,
Then-
I see. Land fort. Queue
Yeah.
up in every province, right?
Yeah, one layer of fort.
Every single one along
Yes.
Germany's border.
Yeah, so just the Sudetenland at right now.
J Smooth. Smooth. Thanks for joining me. How you doing today?
Each subsequent layer of fort is more expensive to build than. So you save time by doing them one at a time. So
So I want to
essentially,
do one at a. How do I do one at a time after queuing them up?
no. So you just once that one layer is done, you queue up another layer. So
Oh,
you
and
do the
just
same
take-
thing.
Like
Yeah.
coring it, basically.
hmm
Okay.
You're
So-
only going to need to build 3 layers in the Sudeten because you got 7.
And
Okay.
then also make sure to get the ones in northern Bohemia and eastern Sudetenland and that little nubbin in Zolozee. I think you could actually get a focus for some of them though. All right.
Well, I'm hitting the whole border is what I'm doing right now.
Only with Germany.
With
Also
Germany,
remember,
only with
I
Germany.
think internal redoubts will give you some in places that also border Germany. Like, you've got a bigger border than just the Sudetenland. Alright, so to move, this is someone in the chat, to move planes to somewhere else on the other side of the world, you have to select your planes and then move them to an airport that can support them. I hope that helps. Alright, I'm gonna unpause.
What the hell was that?
What?
I just heard a little horn go off.
I was drinking some water. It wasn't quite a horn.
No,
but...
there was not that.
Was it in the
The
game?
little horn went off, like, you know, like in the game, but I don't know what it meant.
Maybe you were like zooming in and you kind of got some ambient noise.
It's some ambient. It was like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's what it sounded like. I don't know. But it definitely was from the game. It wasn't from like either of your microphones.
Huh. I don't know.
Unless either one of you has a like text, the ringtone where
that?
it goes like like that.
Yeah, I heard that.
No, that was my phone.
Oh,
That was my
okay.
phone receiving a message, but no, that was like this sounded like a horn.
Hmm.
I thought it was like a pop-up or something was about to happen, but no.
Yeah, France is going metropolitan France right now. If they could just invite Yugoslavia, that'd be wonderful. But yeah, the French Entente Alliance. Well, congrats on being that faction. Thankfully, I will be able to guarantee you, so I think I should be able to get dragged into your alliance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, John, you should definitely guarantee Steve.
Okay, all my political advisors are not particularly.
What are your options?
We have Joseph Tiso. He's a backroom backstabber.
That's not a bad one.
5%. He's probably the best. Then we have the Prince of Terror.
Oh, that's a good one, but I don't think you have any non-cores.
Non-core manpower plus 2%. I don't know.
Yeah, your entire
Non-core
country is
manpower.
core, so you don't really need him.
One could make an argument that
Then we have the
Slovakia is
Quartermaster
not a
General,
core, but
which he'll help me build things I don't have. Like a naval base. Don't have a navy. An air base. I mean, yeah, but
airbase
I'm not
would be
really there
good
yet.
eventually.
So I'm gonna go the backroom backstabbing.
Can you political
Sure,
guys?
that won't haunt me later.
Huh.
Hiring a guy who's is backstabber on his business card.
Can you not choose like the war industrialist?
No, I don't have one.
I think you'll get one later through a focus, probably the option to choose one.
Yeah, possibly.
A captain of industry,
Yeah, I don't have a captain of industry.
political workhorse, silent workhorse.
No, hey, Spain's still holding out.
Okay.
Yeah, they usually hold out for a while, but they're gonna lose.
Probably.
Yeah,
The
they've
thing
already
that
lost
really
a lot of
kills them
land.
Is that the support from Germany and Italy.
Yeah.
Well, what's France doing down here?
What do you mean?
France is in North Africa, like just moving around troops.
Yeah, they're probably fortifying their border with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. You're in the faction, so you can actually see their troops.
It'd be nice if they took their faction a little.
We're hungry for friends over
Well, I should
here.
be making more troops.
Yeah, if you can, if you have manpower.
Oh, I really don't have that much manpower. But okay, let's see. I have a decent amount. Recruit and deploy.
This is where we should talk about division templates. So, like in Hearts in EU4, there is combat width. I don't know precisely how it works, but I know that it is good to be in multiples of 10. So you want it, no, just like twice as big as the last one, actually. So if you want a small combat width, someplace that has a lot of some high attrition, you would probably want it to be 10 combat width. If you want it somewhere solid, you don't have enough manpower or guns, like you would want to be 20. Ideally, you would probably want 40 combat width.
No, ideally you want 20.
You sure?
It's 40. The 40 divisions are more powerful, especially because of how the game calculates combat. But the thing is that it's almost impossible to keep them moving with the front because pretty much nowhere you're going to be fighting has a supply that can support just moving the multiple divisions of 40 combat width through.
Okay.
So like the reason you would do 40 combat width to micromanage as much, but I find that I'm micromanaging much more when I use 40 combat width, so I usually just stick with 20.
Okay.
Ultimately, it doesn't really matter whether you go 40 or 20 because you'll still have the same amount of fighting, because if you do 20, just two divisions will pop up there instead of one.
Okay.
So let's take a look at what everybody's doing. Okay, Hitler's got the Reich on.
Yeah, he could start
Autobahn,
sending us fascism,
Autobahn.
which would be problematic.
What?
Hitler could start sending us fascism.
Oh, sending us fascism? That would
Me
not-
and Chris, I think. Like, Hungary and Romania, was it?
Oh yeah, I'll have to figure out a way around that.
Might have to spend points to outlaw fascism or something.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
So you can make your fascist party get more powerful, basically.
Yes.
So what I'm doing is I'm actually... I'm boosting the popularity of his Democratic Party.
That's not gonna help. That's... Unless you have absolutely nothing else to spend points on, then,
Well, it makes it more stable.
Yeah.
I mean, if we all did that, we may be able to push him... Possibly push him out. Maybe.
Very unlikely.
I know Hitler has a bunch of, like, stats that make it really difficult to get rid of him.
And also, I can't do it until I am Democratic, and Chris can't do it at all.
Yeah. King implicated in embezzlement scandal. Following rumors of corruption in the army's procurement processes, the king has promised an impartial investigation into the matter. A preliminary report has been leaked to the press confirming not only the rumors, but directly implicating the king's closest advisors in the matter. The entire affair has become an embarrassment to the government. The king... Whoa. Why did it just disappear?
Oh, maybe... Sorry. I mean, we were unpaused.
Yeah, I paused it for a reason.
Huh. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't...
It just disappeared?
I didn't know that... I unpaused it. I didn't
That
think
shouldn't have disappeared it, though.
It timed out, but that's okay. It took the one I was going...
Okay. Also, Steve, do you still have that, like, day-night cycle thing on? Alright. Alright, here it comes. See if we get Austria. Alright, I'm just gonna turn the speed down. Referendum succeeds! Shortly after
Nice.
midnight, Kurt Schuschnigg announced that the Austrian people had voted for a union with Hungary. The telegram has arrived, formally offering Otto von Habsburg the crown of Austria in a first step to revive the double monarchy. Excellent. Hot diddles.
Okay, don't unpause yet. I'm fudging my manpower. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm good now.
Alright, I'm gonna... Alright. Let's throw Austria-Hungary. Gives me cores on a bunch of things. Should I do okay, what is Germany doing? Westphal. Very good. Alright, I will go ahead and just finish up my political stuff, and then I will, yeah,
I think it's
alright.
better division recovery rate or army defense.
I like defense.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with defense. I'm not going with offense.
Alright.
I'm not
Restoration
expecting that to be
Restoration of Austro-Hungary. With the reunification of our two nations and a Habsburg on the throne, we can now solemnly proclaim the restoration of Austro-Hungary and see to retaking our rightful historical provinces. That means you guys. Now we'll be chill. Alright, so,
Utasítások.
right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I've got like 8. 8 little provinces that are that border Germany. Also, I'm gonna need to be careful with Italy too, because they're more than likely just gonna have to do the same thing.
Kész.
Thankfully, I've got mountains like along my entire border, though.
Okay, we ready to unpause?
Készen állok.
Yeah, I'm still gonna keep it a little slow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got all their generals too. Awesome.
Uh-oh.
Let's read this. Austria
Oh,
votes
it's
to
you.
unite with Hungary. At the insistence of the Hungarians, Austria has carried out a referendum on the possible reunification of the two nations. Under the Habsburg crown, the final count has almost been completed, but it is already clear that the landslide victory for the reunification camp. No irregularities in the voting process have been reported, and the Austrian government has found itself obligated to reform into a regional government of the Hungarian state. Though the move is greatly welcomed by the Hungarian public, the political repercussions of the referendum will likely be felt keenly throughout Europe. All right. Our brotherly ties have not been forgotten. Actually, hold on. How good of a...
Indulásra kész.
This guy is... not as good of a field marshal as this generic guy.
Parancsok.
Oh, right.
All
Traits
right.
for generals.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Do I want to build? I don't need Great War tanks. I'll go ahead and start making some artillery. Need a little tungsten. Portugal, help me out here. All right, yeah, I'm gonna unpause. All right, very cool. I am becoming more democratic, though. Pretty nice. Austria-Hungary. Doo-dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da. Now I want to make a weird cover of Eleanor Rigby, except about Austria-Hungary. Alright, Democratic Bastion, Vestval, Puppet Bulgaria, very cool. France is doing...
I can't imagine they'd choose to fight me.
You'd be surprised. Historical focus is off. France is doing industrial expansion. Britain's doing radar, all caps. Well, hopefully Italy will go Italy first. That's kind of what our best case scenario here. Austria-Hungary. Not a country, it's kind of more like 15. Know what I mean?
No.
America's building the Pentagon already. Canada is doing $1 a year, man. The worst superhero ever.
And I thought that was Florida Man.
Oh, that's depends on your definition of hero. Do I want to modify my government anymore? Captain of Industry. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that guy.
Captain Industry.
Gotta be democratic. Austria-Hungary. Alright, Spain's holding on. Kind of. About as well as communist Spain can.
Yeah, you know, they're not doing horribly. They're doing better than I did. I did very badly.
I'm considering you didn't know how front lines worked.
I just was like, I'd love to see like the faces on the soldiers in the army when they all go to the same place. They're like, I thought you were supposed to be on the line.
This is
Oh,
the
you were
line.
supposed to be on the line. Oh. So if we're all here, that means nobody. Uh-oh!
Wah, wah,
I
wah.
thought you were guarding the front line. I thought you were guarding the front line.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do grand battle plan. Actually, hold on. Dispersed industry. Oh crap!
Ooh, radar
Did I really do
station.
dispersed
Yeah, I'm gonna
industry?
research that.
Why did I do dispersed industry?
Why did you do dispersed industry?
Yeah,
Why did you do
Oh, well.
dispersed industry?
that's one focus that's that I'm a little behind on. Not too big of a deal. All right, I'm almost. It's almost here. We're almost Austria-Hungary and stuff. I kind of hope that Yugoslavia actually goes fascist, just so, and they side with the Axis, so that I could take some of my land back.
Well, hey, if they refuse my partitioning, we can just chop them up.
Yeah. I'm gonna get cores on a lot of it, so how about you can take like some of the southern puppets and I'll take a lot of the northern land.
Sure.
Anyone ever tell you that Macedonia is a pretty unfortunate shape? Alright. Whoa, what timing?
Oh no, National of Spain won.
Restoration of Austria-Hungary. With the reunification of Austria and Hungary completed, the Hungarian government has gathered international press in Budapest and announced the restoration of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. King Otto has assumed his rightful title as Emperor of Austria and has reiterated his vow that though the empire is yet but a shadow of its former self, he shall not rest until all Habsburg lands have been reunited. Their neighbors undoubtedly eye the proceedings in Budapest suspiciously, like a phoenix from the ashes. Hooray! Alright, and now to protect Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia has, since its independence, grown powerful and industrious, but their lands are eyed greedily by their neighbors. We will offer them our protection against these threats, either by welcoming them once again as an integral part of the empire, or by granting them association status. But yeah, don't choose to be annexed.
Oh yeah, that'd be game over.
Bulgaria submits to Romania. In response to Romanian ultimatum and faced with immediate Romanian military action, should they refuse, the Bulgarians have made significant changes to their government to make it more Romania-friendly. Bulgaria has accepted all of their neighbors' demands, and it is unlikely they will refuse further requests as a result. There's a period there. It can now only be regarded as a Romanian puppet. A troubling
They knew
development.
what was best for them.
I'm troubled! Okay, cool. And I'm a good chunk democratic now. I'm losing legitimacy, I'm gaining democratic. It's looking good. It's looking good, boys.
And France is still focusing on industry.
Ugh. Alright, Germany is also focusing on industry, so that's good.
Britain is still not communist.
Working on it.
Okay, let's look at what's happening in China.
Don't think it's all that interesting over there.
Zibei Ma is cooperating with the National.
Yeah, Yunnan did that as well before. Oh wow, US is going war plans division.
Mao is still in charge of communist China.
Well,
Jiang
Canada
Qi is
Canada is patriating. So they're
awesome.
They're leaving the Commonwealth.
Maybe they'll go fascist and we'll get to see that horrible vampire.
Man. Alright. Mexico has gone for the Agricultural Credit Bank and arresting General Cadillo. So far, they're going very liberal. That could change at any moment, though. I've not been paying attention to Poland. They've gone Poland first.
That's not uncommon.
No.
It's always a terrible idea.
Just about. Alright. Yugoslavia has not made any more political choices. That's fortify the border with Soviets? Oh, that's just all land construction. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna use it for.
Yeah. Those sneaky Ruskies.
I'd like to keep Moldova.
Yeah.
Huh. Stalin's got a decent percent of Democratic.
I think they always start with a little bit, don't they? Like 10%. I think that's about the same. A Soviet tree is gonna be cool. Oh, what is this?
Whoa!
Mexican
Civil
junta
War.
declared war in Mexico?
Ah, gotcha. Alright, that's pretty normal.
Oh, shit.
If they don't balance things well enough, they get civil wars, and that's not a very large one, so I think they'll be fine. Maybe.
So what do they do wrong?
There are ways that you need to balance political things, and if you don't balance it well enough and do it quickly enough, then civil wars can happen.
Oh, okay.
I think no matter what you do as Mexico, you have to fight at least.
No, I don't think I ever fought a civil war, and I went full democratic. Alright, so the Dominion of Canada seeks immediate patriation.
Austro-Hungary offers guarantee.
Yeah, go for the guarantee, don't get annexed.
We shall accept the compromise.
What does it say? Like, what are your choices exactly?
We shall return to the Empire, which I don't want to.
Yeah, do not do that.
We shall accept the compromise.
Or
we will not. We will never give our freedom for safety.
Alright, do the compromise. Alright, the Dominion of Canada seeks immediate patriation. After breakdowns... What?
So the compromise is that Otto von Habsburg will be nominally head of state of our country.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to, that's fine.
Ah, shit. Okay, we shall accept the compromise.
I don't think that would make you a puppet. Hold on. Let me actually look this
We
up.
already did it.
Oh.
No, so I mean, we're not a puppet.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that just means that you are guaranteed.
Yeah.
Hungary. Focus tree. Well, we'll see in a second, I guess.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright, anyway, I want to read this. Dominion of Canada seeks immediate patriation. After breakdowns in negotiations with Westminster and an unprecedented 63-hour debate, the Canadian Parliament has overturned the British North America Act, instead enshrining the Canadian Constitution in laws untouchable by the British Parliament or monarchy. Although not an anti-British move in its own right, it signals a move away from the Commonwealth policies of the old empire. While a natural step to take for any country wanting to ensure their future stability, it does nothing to alleviate the already tense state of global politics. An empire coming apart at the seams. Now they know how it feels. Yep, Bohemia agrees to a closer relationship. Treading a careful balance between the Republican and the monarchist factions in his government, Edward Benez has opted for a compromise solution. Otto von Habsburg will be declared King of Bohemia and Moravia, but the Czechoslovakian constitution will limit his powers to only act with the advice and consent of Parliament. Acceptable. Oh, you are a puppet. Hold on. Well, hold on. Okay.
And he's not aligned now, too.
Yeah, do you wanna reload that, Steve? Like, I think... Hold on.
You are now Bohemia.
That's why I... yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would
yeah,
say
I am.
reload.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
reload. I thought that it would only be a guarantee. Let's not do that.
Let's
alright.
reload that.
Do we have... Alright. I think
No,
it's been
okay.
auto-saving. I'll have to reload the whole thing. Hopefully this will be before... Hold on, I'm gonna... Okay, we had an autosave on May 1st. I think that'll be fine.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Alright.
Okay. Well, I mean, we could also call it here after we reload, because I'm getting a little bit...
Are you?
I'm probably ready to go.
Yeah, I'd like to go a little longer.
Yeah.
I can go a little bit longer, for sure. But...
Alright, take a... Loading. Alright, sorry about
Okay,
that.
so we
I
have to
forgot
exit the
that...
game, right?
What was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
So
that...
my question is, do I have to restart the whole game?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Okay. Hopefully they...
What's up, Lethal
Okay.
Spotted Animal? Thanks for joining me. Made a little bit of a mistake, so we're just kind of reloading here. I thought that the compromise was only that he would become my... that I would guarantee him, but clearly that is not the case. So, I mean, this would be more of a setback for you than me. For me than you. Sorry. Yeah, I probably should have thought about that a little bit harder.
Well, I didn't think that would... Didn't read like it would be... I'd just become a puppet.
Come on. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop that focus. I think I would, yeah, or you could just deny it if it has already been sent to you. That's why I wish you had waited like a second longer. I didn't know what it would say to you. Burp, burp, burp. Bira boopa. Why is this acting funky? Why is this being bad? What the hell? Like, I can open up Steam really well, like it's quick and all that, but I can't actually select any of my games. Alright, hold on. Okay. Oh, it's like an update that is being weird.
Hmm.
Very quick one. Alright, there we go. Being strange. So, how are you liking Hearts of Iron 4 so far, Steve?
Hmm?
How are you liking Hoi 4 so far?
That was good. I like that. If you play in like 1936, a lot of it's just building up and getting ready.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I tend to like the setup phase more than I like the war phase.
Yeah, kinda. Same.
Is the server started up yet, or
I'm loading the game.
okay?
Yeah, Steve, did I tell you about my Belgium campaign?
No.
So I decided to play as Belgium because I hadn't played the game in a while, and I figured that would be something quick just to like refresh me.
Mm-hmm.
It ended up being the longest campaign I've ever played
How'd that happen?
because the most incredible turn of events happened. So, first of all, Japan chose to support the Kota faction, so they went non-aligned. So, they did not start the war in the Pacific. And then, when Hitler demanded Czechoslovakia, Chamberlain actually grew a pair and said no. And because Germany ended up in a war they weren't prepared for, there was a massive civil war, and Hitler was assassinated, and the German Republic was formed 30 years early.
Wow.
So
That's
there were
great.
now no threats to me anywhere. So I just sat back and watched the world unfold. World War II didn't happen at all. In its place, the only real conflict was the Second Japanese, which quickly devolved into a bloody 20-year stalemate.
What year did you end the game?
I ended it at 1961 because I
Wow.
figured there was no way that
Alright, server's up.
that front had stayed the same for 20 years. There was nothing more.
Alright, yeah, Czechoslovakia is still Czechoslovakia.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we can't guarantee.
I mean, I can guarantee you, I thought it would just be free if I were to do this. It costs political points. The more,
okay.
like, it costs political power every month.
No. It
Oh,
doesn't
just the
cost
first
every
time?
month. Yeah, just
Okay.
the first time.
Yeah, it costs political power
they
to
get-
guarantee people.
They get progressively more expensive with
That's
each
right.
guarantee.
That's what I was thinking of. So, I think I'll probably just do that. Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah, see if you can guarantee Czechoslovakia and
And who?
France.
Okay. I do have a decent bit of political power. So, I may have already finished the focus, so just deny it if you already got it. If you didn't already get it, I'll change it to something else. So they still have to redo the trees for Italy, Russia, and Poland.
I don't know if they're gonna redo Poland.
No, they said they will.
Oh, okay.
They had a very explicit list of things they want to do. But they would pretty much make focus trees for all the original nations. Okay.
You should have 4 days to cancel.
Yeah. Tech Czechoslovakia, though. I'm gonna... Like, it says, Gets event Austria-Hungary offers guarantees, and I thought that was just guarantee of independence.
Well, the thing is, you could let that fire so you have access to focuses below it.
The focuses below it are taking your land.
Yeah, but I think some of them give you claims on Italy. Like, we could always deny your demands so you can get to the claim on Italy.
That is
If you-
true. Can claim on Slovenia, Dalmatia, Croatia. I mean, but I'm not actually going to be declaring war on them. They will probably declare war on me. Like, so there's really not much of a point.
Okay. Then feel free to cancel.
Yeah, like, there's really no reason. Unless I want to declare war on Poland. I want to go for the democratic thing, since that's kind of what our faction is going to be. And so, I will stop doing that, and I will start working on... Let's see. Bless you. What do I want to do? Let's just go... Yeah, let's go secret rearm. My industry's terrible. Industrial revitalization, I can't... Alright, I have to... Cancel. Industrial revitalization. Our industrial base has dangerously decayed in recent years. We must make an effort to adopt new technologies to make up for lost ground. Also, do I have anything that actually gives me forts? I don't think I do. Even if I did, they probably wouldn't be... No. My industry's garbage anyway. Alright. So let's, alright, let's get this back on. Sorry about the hiccup. But I will... what is this? Oh, someone was lagging for a moment, I think.
It is Steve.
Okay, I need to become democratic before I can actually guarantee you. Oh, United Front.
There we go.
And Hindenburg. Colonial industry for France. Coal liquidization in Germany. Royal Ordnance Factory. Like, oop. Guangxi Click. Shanxi. Good. Yeah, okay. I think everything's pretty normal. Intervention in the Americas is what the US is doing.
Uh-oh.
That may not mean anything.
It usually doesn't.
Depends on what direction Canada's going swastika clubs.
Oh my god, awesome.
The US
Wait, Canada's
may
going what?
swastika clubs. The Canada's going fascist.
No.
The US may be declaring war on Canada.
Canada's going fascist.
Oh, and the war in China is going to be starting soon. Japan is doing Marco Polo. I'm not betraying Steve. We're being nice boys. Alright. You choose your... You know what focus you want to do, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna unpause. Alright, I am almost as much democratic as I am non-aligned. Alright, so that was just a waste of political power and time. But, you know, it's fine. Good old handsome von Bismarck. That picture does not look like someone that's been, like, his family has been severely inbred for centuries.
Who?
Otto von Bismarck.
Habsburg.
Whatever, yeah. Otto whatever.
Well, you know, it's also interesting is that Chris and you look exactly the same.
That's because you don't have the DLC, I'm guessing.
Oh.
Yeah, we each have like unique portraits, but you need death or dishonor.
Your dude looks like he is very upset and has very high blood pressure.
French
Me?
newspapers have been
My guy
the
looks
place
like
of
Kevin
Magda
Spacey.
Pesca in Paris, where she has reportedly been indulging in an extensive shopping spree. While this is not unusual in itself, it's that she enlisted the Romanian embassy purchases and told stores to send the bill to the Romanian government have been picked up by the national press. We have been asked to comment on these reports. Wow.
What are you choosing there?
That she acted at the request of the king.
Wow. Partying! Party, 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 Romania! Party, party,
Well,
party.
I mean, I guess she's gotta buy stuff to fill all those.
All those villas. I mean,
Okay, I'm ready.
it's only reasonable. Party, party, party. It's the 30s. Economy is not good. It is bad here.
Oh, we might get really lucky and they might actually be doing what they should be doing.
France?
Yeah. They might be on the verge of getting rid of disjointed government.
Nice. Gotta joint that government. What has the Netherlands been doing? I don't think they've been doing anything weird. No,
Well, that one dude is still in power.
Yeah, they haven't done any political things that I can see. So much communism in Britain. And also, I do not actually have cores on everything.
Yet.
Whatever.
Well, it looks like you don't have, like, claims on anything either.
Nah, not a big deal. As long
You
as
only have cores on Steve.
Yeah. I just hope I actually can be called the Danubian Federation instead of like having to have made the decision and then yeah, I don't know, like, man, I might have messed it up. I might be able to use console commands to fix it though. Yeah, like between games. Yeah. I think I'm fine. Okay, so I will be able to get decisions to core the land once I take it, but I'm probably not going to be taking it. So I think I should be able still be called the Danubian Confederation once I become democratic.
Okay.
So once I get the land, I can get cores on it. If I do ever get the land. Listen to the radio. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do Grand Battle Plan Doctrine. Alright, choosing all the focuses now. Industry, speed, infrastructure, civilian factories. Ooh, getting that research slot is actually really good. Wait, yeah. Let's read that one. The railway networks spanning the old Austro-Hungarian Empire have become fragmented. Let's keep this going. Since its dissolution in independent nations, we should approach the other former constituent nations and propose a reintegration of our railway networks. Oh, good job, Amelia. Didn't die. Ensure the network improved infrastructure overall, or whatever. Alright, yeah, alright. Cool. Yeah, I've got the restore the Austro-Hungarian Empire decision that I could do if I had all the land. The old Austro-Hungarian lands have been conquered, and as their sole remaining successor state, it depends on us to restore the empire. Let us not tarry, and instead do so immediately, which would get me cores on all the land of former Austria-Hungary. Very cool. Except I'm not doing it. Yep, there that goes.
There we go. Oh, they gave up land.
Yeah, guess so. It's not gonna help them.
No, it's not.
Well, it does buy them more time, because Japan is not immediately gonna go for the next one. Because they're gonna do national mobilization law.
They can't go for the next one. They have to be at war with China.
Okay. Gotcha.
But one of them's going to, one of the Chinese nations is going to give them a CB in like a matter of months. That's usually how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably going to be the communists, actually.
Yeah, they tend to do that. Good old sexy Mao. So many handsome boys in this game. Why can't there be more female leaders so there could be pretty ladies too?
Steve, remove your guarantee of
Move guarantee of Yugoslavia?
No, unguarantee Yugoslavia.
I didn't know I had a
Disguarantee.
guarantee. Let me see. Where do I revoke guarantee? Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, because there's a good chance I might be
Gonna fight them?
probably. I don't think they're gonna just mass.
Okay.
I mean, they'd have to be insane to.
The historical focus is off, so.
Yeah, and I do have a massive. Maybe they'll take the right.
Mexico is not doing well against the junta.
Which one's the real Mexico?
Mexico.
I don't know. I think they're doing pretty decent.
I don't know, the junta's made quite a bit of ground.
Yeah, but not like important ground.
Yeah, Mexico isn't very important ground.
Fair point.
Like, even you could industrialize as hard as you can, and even then, Mexico isn't that great. Like, I think it's kind of decent around Mexico City, and that's about it. Alright, we are more democratic than we are non-aligned now. I don't get rid of the Treaty of Trianon again.
There's some focuses.
Yeah. I don't remember which one.
Is that how you pronounce it, Trianon?
I think so. Alright then. I'm gonna do secret rearmament. Oh, I know I... Okay. The restrictions imposed on us by the Treaty of Trianon prohibit us from increasing the size of our army. Even so, the world's political climate is becoming even more turbulent, and conflict looms over the horizon. We cannot remain defenseless, and we must begin to rearm, even if it means secretly breaking the stipulations of the peace treaty imposed on us after the Great War. It'll actually give me a recruitable population. And I see that you have gone down the involve Slovenia, or Slovakia, sorry, branch of the thing.
Yes.
What a nice guy.
That'd be, what?
Even the Slovakians.
Even the Slovak.
All right, so your potential war with Yugoslavia is coming up.
Yep. Is there a way I can call anyone else into this too that's not German?
I don't think so.
No, I mean, I don't know if this is possible. I figured if it went down the Czech route, there's a very good chance that there'd be like a civil war or something. Which
I don't think so. I think it's you get some. Well, you wouldn't. I think the Czech route has some pretty good stuff, but going down the Czechoslovak route, it gets rid of divided nation.
Right. Yeah, once I get to United Population, which is the next one after this, you're divided nation, and I'll have more manpower.
And stability.
And stability.
Well, it's time.
All right.
The war's beginning?
War were declared.
So wait, why do you have to declare war on them?
Because they didn't agree to my demands.
Oh. Well, it's always the leading cause of war.
It didn't do what I wanted.
Okay, so John, this next focus I'm gonna do, make a demand of you.
Okay.
But you can... Actually, no, I'm gonna hold off on that one for a bit. Maybe there might be a better way I can swing it.
All right.
I'll be right back. If you want to pause, you can.
Okay, he did choose his focus. So yeah. Whenever you're ready.
Let me set my planes. There aren't many of them, but... Well, I really hope this goes in my favor.
Yeah. We'll see. You've got probably more divisions. Actually, certainly more divisions. Yugoslavia rejects Romanian demands. Despite being faced with Romanian demands for a districtal? I'm blind. Drastical. That's such a weird word. Restructuring of the state and the threat of military force if they should refuse. Yugoslavia has rejected the ultimatum. Even though ample pressure was exerted on the country from multiple directions, the Yugoslavs are resolved to defend their nation with tooth and nail. Romania has now declared war, and it is not inconceivable that other nations might partake in a partitioning. News.320.e. Alright. It's holding for the moment, from my perspective.
Now it's breaking.
Nice. Gonna get balkanized.
Actually, I'm probably just gonna take all this.
Because the resources?
Because of their factories. I have none.
Oh, Bulgaria joined you.
They're a puppet.
Oh, never mind.
I think I can start getting referendums like around 50% Democratic support. Germany's befriending Japan. France is doing research stuff, as is Britain. US is doing scientist haven. Destroyer effort in Canada. Military aviation specialists in Mexico. Stalin Constitution in Canada. I kid. It's Soviet Union. National war industry in Japan. Okay.
Yeah, this is not going well for the Serbs.
Dang, dude.
Who?
Yugoslavia.
Oh.
Glad I didn't call Germany in.
Could you?
Hey, Hitler's trying to befriend Japan.
Yep, that's what they're trying to befriend Japan.
The king throws a lavish party. Despite being vetted by the king himself, coverage of the recent feast at the royal palace has caused great public dissent. Pictures of the king's mistress in an expensive French evening gown and detailed descriptions of the 7-course meal eaten from golden plates have further inflamed the population, who are still suffering from the after effects of the Great Depression. The king demands we make a public statement of support at once.
No, I'm thinking you don't wanna do that. I think you should just go ahead and, I don't know, get Michael in charge here. End these parties, perhaps.
Well, when I make my demand to you, that actually puts me on the path of getting Carol to end the police himself.
Okay. You're just like, oh man, I didn't get the things that I wanted. Better stop partying. I'm gonna go ahead and just like improve relations with France, I guess. I don't know. Isn't an Entente alliance kind of redundant?
Yes.
Huh.
Why?
Because the faction is called the French Entente Alliance.
It is.
And hopefully they'll be able to get rid of those communists before it gets really nasty.
Hey Steve, why don't you start exporting your ideology to
where?
France?
Export ideology? How do I do that?
Say, you
Boost
did
party
that to
popularity.
Germany.
Oh, okay.
The military, okay. Support domestic industry. The military requires more equipment, and our industry must keep up. We will direct new resources to an expansion of our arms industry.
The French Entente Alliance.
Yep. You're part of
We
it.
want to boost we want you to boost the Democratic Party so they don't lose ground to the communists. Well, more ground. Oh, they've got Chamberlain.
Oh, now things are gonna really heat up.
Wait, the British got Chamberlain?
No,
Oh,
the French. Who
Yeah,
else?
I don't know why I added the British on top of it. You know, it's not good.
Well, it doesn't matter. They're going
Thought they were
communist.
communist.
Well, I mean, just naturally they go that direction. Poland seeks Baltic cooperation. All right, they made the Mietmorts, or however it's pronounced.
Indulásra kész. Figyelem!
Hey, do you know what the Invite Foreign Mortar Company does?
I think that allows you to get, like, leases from other countries. Get you tech stuff, I guess. I don't know, or allow different builds of countries.
Let's give it a shot. I'm probably going to pick up a bunch of civilian factories from Yugoslavia.
All right, Steve, have you made an offensive line against Germany?
No.
All right, that would be a good idea, so you could start some planning. Not that you're
Utasítások.
going to be using it, at least not for very long.
So what's the offensive line?
That it allows you to. That's just the direction that you go to. That makes your dudes automatically move forward and take land and fight the guys.
There's something like draw it kind of around my front line.
Draw it where you want them to end. So, like the farther border of Germany, probably.
Oh man, that is so much chromium and
Yep.
aluminum.
Yep, that's a lot.
Okay, so you'd want them to go all the way through.
Yes, or most of the way through, however much it takes to make them capitulate. So maybe you would just want to go, like, kind of directly towards Berlin? I don't know. Just, like, draw it along the southwest Baltic.
Értettem.
How do I get the Treaty of Trianon to go away?
Okay, so are these lines going to be there forever now?
Until you get rid of them or you get that far or change them
okay.
somehow. I think I might just be stuck with Trianon until I'm at war or something.
No, I think you can get rid of. Look at the Bled agreement.
Okay, I think that just does that actually get rid of it?
It gives you if France agrees, it gets rid of it.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's why I would like to be in their faction first, if I could, but.
You're war with Bosnia? Oh, okay, because they're owned by you.
Készen állok. Sorakozó.
Alright, support urbanization. More and more people are leaving the villages and smaller towns to move to the big urban centers, looking for work in new factories. Even if we can not offer them employment straight away, we can build new city quarters to prepare the way for a later expansion. Democratic opposition forming. Relaxing restrictions on what sort of anti-legitimist propaganda can be spread publicly has predictably led to an increase in public expressions of dissent. Organized demonstrations and pamphlets are so far found mostly in academic institutions and some of Austro-Hungary's more unfortunate areas, but there is little doubt that the movement is spreading. The nation's leaders are torn over the issue. Otto von Habsburg, who maintains an iron grip on party leadership, has little desire to diversify public debate. The first steps have already been taken, however, and there may be no turning back. The movement appears to grow naturally in the absence of repression. So I lose 5 stability, but get more democratic stuff. We're almost halfway there.
Okay, invite foreign motor companies. Several foreign truck companies interest in opening a factory. Use new trucks for the commercial market. Well, choosing one will be considered a flagship deal that could be followed by further production license being. Vauxhall from the United Kingdom. Opel for Germany or the United States.
So you've got the UK, the US, and Germany?
Yeah.
I guess?
Probably Ford.
Ford, tough.
Well, they're going to be the only country that's actually democratic.
Yeah. They're going intervention in Europe, so they're going to get daily command power increase. And watch them actually declare war on Germany. That'd be a sight. This would probably World War II would probably be against the communists if that would happen. Germany's going to anti-Comintern Pact. Yeah, the UK is going to revisit colonial policy, so they're going to decolonize.
Man, why won't they just give up? They're at 23 victory points.
Oh, there that goes.
There we go.
War were declared.
Okay, I think I've won.
Good job.
There we go.
Huh. I get to see a piece.
What just happened?
That Chris won.
The whole game?
Yep, it's over. No. He beat Yugoslavia.
Oh, okay. Because it went to a new.
Yeah, it's got. This is the treaty screen. This is what happens when you win a war, Steve.
Oh, okay. Will we all see it?
Apparently. Dang.
Oh, cool. I get to hire Ford to design my trucks for really cheap now.
Yeah. Ooh, let's read this. United Kingdom revisits colonial policy. At a speech today, Neville Chamberlain announced a change in the nation's colonial policy, reorganizing the rights of all people, recognizing the rights for all peoples for self-determination except for the Czechoslovakians, the British government has resolved to set all imperial subjects on the path of independence, the conclusion of which is intended to occur within the foreseeable future. In response to concerns that this would greatly weaken the United Kingdom's position in the world, Neville Chamberlain stated that all nations that desire to do so will be welcome to remain as a member of a newly founded community of nations, but then as fully equal and independent parties. It remains to be seen whether any nations will accept the offer. They have gone insane.
My option was okay.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. I mean, they're very communist right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're quickly. They're 50% communist now.
Oh well, Italy is finally doing a triumph in Africa. And they were going to have to get claims on you. So that's not good news.
No, they can't. Yugoslavia.
No, they can get claims. They can't be diplomatic.
No, it will bypass the focus.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, then they can befriend Bulgaria. Yeah, let's hope they go Italy first. I want to be...
Yes, I actually have factories now.
Congrats, man. Yo, look at King Zog. What a guy. Got his hat on, kinda kilter there. Just makes you want to kneel before Zog. Right. Institute for Industrial Techniques. The ad hoc nature of industrial research has led to slower growth and lower productivity. We should create a new institute that bundles all research into new industrial methods.
God, another villa.
So is that what, 4 now?
I think so.
She just really likes the vibe of Villa.
She's a villa maniac. She has been fully vilified.
Vigyelj! Sorakozó!
Why not?
Why not what?
Anti-common turn pack.
Oh, okay. You got that?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
They are, okay, so. Second award. They are, trying to carve up Greece.
So am I.
Huh.
We'll
Wow,
see who
that's
carves
funny.
them up first.
I think... I don't know if... Yeah, they were just able to just immediately bypass, like, 3 focuses and have gone right to this. I think this might actually give... Germany's would give land to... Bulgaria?
Probably Italy.
What is... I think part of it is Italy, part of it is Romania. And then maybe a little bit would remain Greece. I forget what exactly this does. Second... It's a very weird word. LJUBLJANA.
It's that city right next to Italy.
Okay. LJUBLJANA. Yeah, it would give the race to Bulgaria and Thessaly, Epirus, and Peloponnese to Italy. And Germany... Hold on.
Actually, it might not give them to Italy because Italy never got the claims.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. The same thing also says that Germany gains ownership of the state Thessaly, Epirus, and Central Macedonia. Alright. Kind of weird that you could... Thessaly is in Italy or Germany. Same with Epirus. Weird. Alright, we'll see. Greece is guaranteed by you. For your sake, I hope that you that you're ready for that yours goes through first.
I don't have a say in this one. It's the next one we have to.
Okay. You are... You better tread lightly. This could get real gross real quick. Get those guys on the Italian border. Although they're not in a faction.
Don't worry,
so...
Steve is guaranteeing me.
Oh, Lord.
Things about to blow.
Maybe.
Indulásra kész. Utasítások.
Alright, I'm gonna speed up one more time. I'm just over here making buildings. All I did was ask for a referendum. Alright, France is going defensive focus. This seems logical. So, would the invite Yugoslavia thing just be bypassed now? In France?
So.
Hopefully.
Yeah, Fallen will bypass this focus. Yugoslavia.
towards Dominion independence. That's what Britain's doing. Ooh, they really could become communist anytime now. Oh, hold on. Did it happen?
Did they go?
Germany.
No.
Okay, I just can't see Germany's focus anymore. Hey, I got a 4th research slot.
Hey.
Ooh. Hmm. Announce the YOR program. Our military is dangerously weak, and it is imperative that we boost its size and fighting capability. To do this, we must significantly bolster our industry to keep up with the growing demands in equipment. The 5-year YOR program will increase government spending not only on the military itself, but also on ancillary sectors such as industry, agriculture, infrastructure, and education. So I should put some, at the very least, support artillery in a lot of my units. Alright, what's this? Greece has rejected German mediation in their border dispute with Bulgaria, claiming that the German offer is tantamount to surrender. Talking to the press, Ioannis Metaxas said that if Boris III and Adolf Hitler wanted these territories, they could come and get them. The Bulgarian government has rejected any claims that they offered military and economic support to the German Reich in return for help in gaining the Greek territories. This will mean war. Greece resists German pressure, despite being greatly reduced. Ooh, this is weird.
Okay. Germany declared war on Greece.
Okay, stop unpausing this when I pause it.
I didn't know you paused it. Despite having been greatly reduced by the territorial demands led by the German Reich, Greece has now drawn a line in the sand. Ioannis Metaxas has made it clear that Greece will make no further concessions and will no longer bow to any German demands. This all comes as a response to an ultimatum from the German Reich that the government of Greece steps down and accepts a German-approved replacement. This will likely end an armed conflict.
Okay, there, I'm in.
Okay. Do you think it'd be a good place to call it here, or should
I
we...
would like to finish this war.
Yeah, it may not take
Okay.
long.
See which one of us wins.
Yeah, I don't think it'll take very long. We need to fight Germany too.
No, we're both fighting Greece, but I'm in a better position, I think.
Oh, you're right next to Greece.
Hopefully you can push through those mountains.
Yeah, hopefully.
And Italy has annexed the guy, Zog.
Who?
Albania. Oh, and France is inviting you.
Awesome.
I would really also like it if I could become democratic before the end of this.
Okay, hold on. There's some... Stop.
Hammer time.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm pushing through.
Alright, Zog submits to Italy.
Germany will let me into the Axis.
Don't.
I'm not. must you always be difficult, Bulgaria? There. Non-aggression pact. Yeah, let's do that.
With who? Oh, Germany.
Germany.
Okay. Huh. France has a war goal on Manchukuo.
Weird.
Oh no, vice versa. Manchukuo has a war goal on France.
Oh.
For Southeast Asia. Man, China's been holding pretty well. They've lost a little bit of ground, but I mean, the longer that China holds out, the better chance they have.
I think it's actually the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I think China only has a chance if they make a push quickly.
Okay.
Because Japan starts with those malices to attacking Chinese.
Alright. And the US is going War Plan Orange. They may preemptively attack Japan.
Hmm.
Or at least have... They certainly will have the ability to. Mexican Civil War is still stagnant. You've got to at least give Thrace to Bulgaria, right?
If they have a... Well, they do have a claim on it.
Yeah, that... And Central Macedonia.
Well, but I want to have a contiguous border.
You will. You'll be able to get through Epirus. Let's get that referendum. Come on. It's interesting that the Horthy government is the fascist party when the Habsburgs are in charge.
Well, they are the default.
Yeah. But they aren't default fascist, I don't think.
Yeah, they are.
But they're also the default non-aligned.
Yep.
Huh.
How goes the invasion?
Pretty good.
Yeah, you're
I'm
holding
watching,
on.
but I can't really see too much.
I wish I could see what Germany's focus was.
Unknown focus. That's not good.
Yeah, they've probably increased their... what do you call it? Their encryption. And
do you do
Britain
that?
is leaving their contested territories, meaning they're backing out of
Withdraw from
Ireland.
contest-
And Gibraltar.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Presumably the African colonies. Well,
Not that one. Like, specifically, it is Yemen, China, Canada, Argentina, Ireland, and Spain will all get their territories.
oh wow. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that'll be nice for China.
Yeah. They're Brexiting from themselves. Cause I'll Brexit from myself, ho ho, I'll Brexit from myself. War games. By engaging in small-scale war games, we can discover flaws in our current military structure and use the experience gained to adjust deficiencies. Wow, I've got a lot of civilian factories now.
I don't think Germany showed up down there yet.
Nope. They have no way to get here.
Oh. Well, in that case. I think you'll be fine.
It was more than I'd hoping I'd be able to finish this. France invites me.
Fourth International.
In an effort to strengthen the little entire and contain the possibility of resurgence of aggressive expansion part of the old Central Powers, France has requested we join them in an alliance aiming to bring the nations together.
Do it.
They should join.
Party it up.
Join. Which means... Okay, John, I'm gonna push this through now. It might be able to get
Get me what?
into our faction.
Okay. There's justification of war goal on me. By romaine lettuce.
Oh, yes, they did it. They got rid of the disjointed government.
Nice. France is actually doing well. They're doing fortification focus.
Self-government for the Mediterranean. That's what Britain's working on now.
Wow, they're really going down this one. So that means they're giving up Malta.
Oh wow,
Cyprus.
they gave up a lot.
Yeah. See? That's a unified Ireland.
Unified Yemen.
Yeah. And the Republic of China got Hong Kong. And I've been I've been guaranteed by Britain.
Neville Chamberlain turned into Santa Claus in this game.
Yeah, he's giving everybody everything.
It's like a progressive reformer for some reason.
He is the Oprah of the Mediterranean.
Kiss. Kiss.
Alright, so I got decryption. Oh, crap. Germany is going align Romania.
Okay, do I have to ban fascism? Not yet.
It's getting spicy. Not a single political choice from the Netherlands yet.
They seem to like being neutral.
The truest non-aligned. Actually not making decisions. So now the US is going war plan black, which will give them a CB against Germany. And guess what happened to Canada?
Oh, did they do it?
Yep. It's evil Vincent Price.
God, he's so creepy.
Yeah. He sniffs bicycle seats for certain. Now, Britain's going self-governance for the Middle East. Wow, this guy.
Wait, what happened?
That Britain's pulling out of the Middle East.
Oh my god. They
There's
went
a
right down that one.
yeah, there's a timely political thing I could say right now, but it's not coming to mind at the moment. Something about how we're getting pushed out of Iraq by Iraq. You know. Yeah, I know, right?
Well, that's what happens when you break international law.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's so the Iraq War is finally gonna be over. It was only ended by us starting the war with Iran. Yeah, Saddam's really spinning in his grave. You're giving my country to Iran? What the hell? Oh man, don't even get me started. This is like
Dumb on so many levels.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
the
profoundly
dumbest things.
stupid. It's like, could you give Putin? It's like any better gift that you could give to him? I mean, next he's just outright gonna give them Alaska back. We will trade you Alaska for Greenland. It's the fairest trade. I'm a great deal maker, so smart. So smart. And knowing how far up his ass the GOP is, they're paying anybody for it. Yeah, aligning Romania. That's you align Hungary, Germany aligns you, I'll align Germany. A big old circle jerk over here. Alright. Theoretical error.
And ban fascism.
There you go. We must spend ample resources on working out new theories regarding air warfare. If we go to war, the theories that may be developed will be invaluable. What's up, Chuckles Laugh? Thanks for joining me. And, Doggo, how you guys doing? Chuckles Laugh, haha! Perfect line. The most line. This is a weird campaign. Now Switzerland aligns France, exactly. Germany wasn't happy that you're taking Greece from them. So clearly they want you to... They want you. They want you to love them. They want you to want them. They need you to need them.
They're gonna try aligning you next.
Oh yeah. Come at me, Scrub Lord. I'm not ripped. I'm very not ripped. I'm not ready. I should definitely start making some forts. I don't think I actually have any focuses that give me forts, especially not in Austria. So,
Okay.
Romania demands changes to the government. When Carol II publicly demanded that he should be allowed to veto any appointment of the Hungarian government, simply because it was in the Romanian interest, most people in diplomatic service considered it simple propaganda meant for a domestic audience. It was with some surprise that we received an official note to the same effect a little while later. This sounds very Trumpian. Like, the absolute worst option put on the list so that it's like, alright, the other ones seem more palatable. And he goes with the nuclear option. Sad thing is that it could be literal. The threat of military force if we fail to comply has sent the general staff into panic, and the Army High Command has raised grave doubts whether we should hold the Romanians on the border. Better to die free than live as a slave. Or do we want... We can make some concessions. What is that?
Yeah, see if there's an option that will let you... The faction I'm in.
Let me join the faction? Hold on, I'm gonna
Okay, so like, you have 3 options, right?
Yes.
Okay, what are they offering you?
They're all saying getting events. The first one is aligns me. The other one is offer friendship treaty. The other one is stand defiant.
So stand defiant gives me a war.
Yeah.
The align one makes you a puppet.
Yeah, I don't want that.
See what maybe the friendship treaty might.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Okay, Romania demands changes to the government. Friendship treaty. If Romania is faction leader, add Kingdom of Hungary to faction. So, you are not the faction leader, so I don't think this would do anything?
Yeah, so let's do it.
All right, I'll make a save really quick, just to make certain. Make some concessions. Alright, and you will have to accept whatever I choose here.
In response to our recent request for some change in the Hungarian, Otto von Habsburg has offered a treaty of friendship and which would compel them to come to our aid in times of war, but also contains a clause in which we would swear not to interfere with Hungarian politics. An acceptable compromise. Okay, let's unpause and see what happens.
Italy pursues closer bonds with Germany. That's not it. Italy joins Axis. Alright.
I guess it didn't do anything.
Yeah. Alright then, because you are not the
okay.
leader of the faction.
It gets me what I need to do.
Okay, fair enough. His Majesty's loyal government. No, we want to be in the same alliance with France. Steve and Chris are in that faction. I am not yet. I would really like to become democratic before the end of this. Before we end off.
Okay, German Reich is justifying against our faction.
Ooh, here it comes. Demand Sudetenland. Alright, all your guys are on the border?
Yep.
Here it comes.
Unknown focus still, Germany.
Yeah, I can see it's Demand Sudetenland.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how this turns out. This might be it, but...
Britain's going self-government for the Americas.
Oh well, yeah, Egypt's a puppet. Jordan, Palestine, Syria. No, that was France.
That's
Never mind.
France, yeah.
Oh, Kuwait,
Kuwait up.
Bahrain, and Qatar. Trucial states.
Excuse me? Oh, okay, that's a democratic Qatar? Huh. No, that's democratic.
Democratic Emirates.
Yeah, the Emirates. Fair Labor Standards Act in the United States. Creepy, evil Vincent Price.
Oh,
What's up?
bastard! France kicked me from the faction.
Wait, what? Why?
I don't know. Ask them.
Probably because you're non-aligned.
Well, Germany will have me.
Well, do you want to fight us? It's kind of a different campaign.
Well, thanks, France. What a horrible time for them to kick you from the faction. Right when Germany's about to invade me.
I guess that's what you get for going non-aligned. Alright, what are you thinking we want to do then?
Well, let's wait for Germany to make their move. And then I think that's where we should call it.
Okay.
We'll start up in the next one with the invasion. How close are they to you?
They are... they're like a third of the way.
Okay. Well,
So, right after... If you can gauge it by a little bit after France will be done with the Alpine forts, will be when they'll have their CB and declare on you. You are gonna want to say no.
Eastern, well, My forts are almost done.
And if Steve gets demolished immediately, we may want to just start over. You could definitely use your support right now.
France has been fortifying you, right?
Not that I know.
I only see one guy on the border. I can't see past. You should be building more forts in the Sudetenland, Steve. You should have been doing that the whole time.
More forts?
Yeah, you have 0 forts on Zeolzi, which is the one that's like cornered between Poland and Germany.
Yeah, I'm building forts over there.
You have 0 there. Like, you see Ostrava?
Hey, Zalesy?
Yes.
Yeah. Could have sworn I had
Nope, there's 0.
I'll have to build a new fort there.
I mean, you're good with the 7s and the 8s. It'd be better to have more, but still. Yeah, if you get absolutely demolished, then we'll try again next time. And I'm reminded that I should be making forts too. Oh yeah, how's it going, by the way, Jackies? I see you there. I cannot actually guarantee anyone that's not non-aligned right now. Because I am non-aligned. So once I become democratic, I can guarantee Steve, but not before then.
Yeah, it looks like France has been sending some troops to help me out.
Alright, that's
Only 5.
good.
But it looks like Italy sent troops to help out Germany.
Yep. I don't even think that I'd be able to help out much. Just extending the border would only probably get me in trouble. Alright, I'm gonna try for the blood agreement. France is pretty happy with me. Alright, small-scale secret rearmament will not suffice. We must reach out to our neighbors and request redress of the treaty imposed on us after the Great War. Alright. Hopefully this will be over once you get Athens. Germany's very close to that CB. And if you do die, remember, you chose one of the most difficult starts in the game.
And
Yeah.
remember, it's France's fault because they kicked me out on.
Yeah.
That too.
Italy lays claim to Greek territory. Italy declared war on Greece. Well, there's not much of Greece left for them to
Alright,
claim.
it's gonna be happening right now. Here it comes.
They're gonna have their war. If they dare. Okay. Should we call it here, or?
I want to see how this. It may be over in just a second.
Yeah, let's see.
Like, there's nothing I can do to help. Whew, boy. Alright, how we looking?
Okay, hopefully France is... Well, we'll see in a second.
Public call for elections.
Well, they're not doing much yet. Oh, there's a bunch of troops coming.
Alright. Spends political points and we got be becoming more democratic. If they push past the Sudetenland, you're pretty much screwed. That's what we will see.
Well, it hasn't really started yet. Is there a way I can get my planes to like attack other planes?
Yeah. Okay, so. Alright. So you choose your planes, and then you have them. Alright, so when you all the planes that are in an airport, at the top they have different missions that they can do. You should select all of them that they can do, other than pilot exercises. That is just drilling. And then when you the planes that you have selected, choose the region that you want them to do those missions in, and which would be Czechoslovakia.
Okay. Something not to do.
All right. Looks. I don't see any combat yet.
No, they haven't.
Maybe it's
They haven't
because they
started.
know you're so well entrenched that they don't even want to push.
I might
That
bet
is
well
very likely.
You should also call in France.
Wait, they already were called in.
Nope, you have to. I don't. Well. Huh.
Call to arms.
Yeah, do that. If you want France to potentially die, or potentially save you.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
GG.
What?
This is why you should have just gone democratic.
What happened to you, Chris?
Greece joined the French Entente, like
Oh,
an inch before. Well, no, actually, they were pushing back, kinda. So yeah, you are probably gonna be at war. The two of
me
you.
and Chris.
I mean, you could always just not be at war with each
okay,
other.
the Germans are moving in.
But yeah, okay. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna make another save right here for whatever reason, but I think this one's done. Oh yeah. And also, Italy declaring war on Greece probably. Oh, hold on.
Wait.
No, it's because France is now at war with Italy and Germany, and because Italy is at war with Greece, Greece joined France. So it was actually a bad thing to call in France. I didn't think about that.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
Well, I understood my advice.
No, it's my fault. I didn't actually consider that this roundabout way of happening would happen.
Well, yeah, now I'm at war with Italy, too.
Okay, well, okay. As long as you take... Oh, crap. There's no way you could... Well, I mean, if you beat Greece, as long as France... Well, we'll see what... We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Well, look, Chris, I won't help them. I got my own things to worry about. Besides helping Greece out.
There we go.
Dang, dude.
What's this guy doing? Did one of my guys just decide to run and attack?
Oh, no, you shouldn't... No, that's probably France.
Oh.
Unless you told them to attack.
I didn't tell him to attack.
But we could go back to an older save.
Well, I think at this point... However, they're not... You know, they're not invading.
Yeah, they're probably too afraid of your forts.
Well, if I can just hold out here for a little while, then I should be alright.
Yeah, but also, I mean, the whole being cooperative with Chris is down the tube now. He's at war with your ally. Even if you aren't friends with him, it's totally different.
No. Well, I don't see how we can fix that.
Alright, so the intent of this one is pretty much barked at this point.
Is there any roundabout way we can get back into?
Sort of, but it's not a very viable.
Oh.
Hold on. You could...
You need to not join France in fighting Greece. And France needs to capitulate to Germany.
Well, if France capitulates, and Steve's probably already dead. Also, you're probably gonna want to choose a focus, or we're just done.
I'm actually pushing back against Greece, so...
So is Italy.
Unfortunately.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
I say we try this again next time, and we don't go for the French on time. Basically, one of us needs to lead the faction.
Okay. So do we want to go non-aligned or democratic? What do you want to do?
We could do the same thing, except just one of us has to...
You could do the thing where I could join your faction.
Yeah, that's what we're probably gonna do.
I could also go non-aligned and... who am I?
You can do... John, you can do the same thing that you wanted to do.
Let's see, You can...
It's just we'll do what our original plan was. I make the...
I kind of like Steve making the faction. I like the idea of him doing it. You can do it pretty quickly, too. Like, he'd be able to invite you.
Oh wait, I can still do that. Oh no.
No, you have to be out of it.
I have to be out of the faction.
Yeah. You couldn't leave either because you are at
Wait,
war.
one sec.
I think because you're at war on the same side as France,
crap,
you can't leave the
invite
faction.
you.
I don't know. Would you prefer to lead the faction,
probably, but we could play it as we go.
Okay.
Whichever one is, yeah.
Alright, do I... In order to...
Okay, we should probably call it here, though.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, I do want to talk to you guys about next weekend, though.
Okay.
After the stream's closed.
Okay.
We'll try this again, except, I mean, but we also could just reload and just make it so that Steve doesn't call in.
Actually, if we reload far enough, when did they kick me?
Not too long ago.
It wasn't too long ago. I made a save as they did, but also there were some other ones.
Because if there's one before that, we might be able to. I'll just call them into the war on the side.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll do that next time though. But you could definitely do that part.
Actually, we should probably do that now.
Okay. I will.
Here, just check it out. I'm gonna be heading out, but
do you kind of want to talk to Steve about?
Steve,
what's up?
You free on Saturday?
Yeah, I'll be free next Saturday. You know what time, or?
I have to talk to Kayleen.
Okay, yeah, but I'm free. I have no plans for Saturday, so I'm all good for that. Just let me know when the time is, and I'll be good.
Yeah, because we're gonna be heading out to their house. So.
Okay. Are they living in Chicago now?
All right. The stream is still going.
Oh, okay.
All right. Because I mean, do we want to just take a look at it, and it doesn't need to be on stream?
Yeah, we want to take a look.
All right, I'll cut the stream then. So we will be back with this hopefully next week and trying to make it so that we stay in alliance, and that'll be cool. All right. So until then, thank you guys very much for joining me. Don't forget to follow if you want to see any of that. I may also be doing like EU4 tomorrow, playing as Sweden. Probably going to be doing the League War. Rock over London, rock on Chicago. I'm Cyrock Omega, and have a nice day. Later.